Hello everybody, how's it going? Sorry, man here. Oh gosh, so I had announced this for 100 subscribers and here we are with 200. Jeez. Oh, I don't know what to say actually, thank you, every single one of you. Again, like I said in my original video, I never thought I'd make it past 50, let alone get to 100. So this is like the biggest surprise I've ever had in my life. So I'd like again to thank you all for all the support that you've given me. And get to the questions. Alright, the first question was actually from Twitter. The first question is from one of my friends on Twitter, @breaker_677. How many times do you retry to get the audio like how you want it? It really depends on the audio actually. Most times, maybe 2 or 3 times. And for others, I can actually get them done in one try. Just because most of my audios are just an improv that I've gone on about. So I just get the basic story and then go and improv the rest of the story the rest of the way. So give or take maybe 3 times once I know what I really want. Question number 2. A lot of these questions are actually from one of my favorite people on Twitter, and also one of my favorite writers on Twitter, @LittleInkwell. The first question was, what's your favorite video released so far? That's actually difficult, because I love a lot of my videos. I can tell which ones I don't like the most, but favorite so far was probably between doing the child audio and doing the God Eater audio. Both of those are like my top favorites. God Eater one is a little, in between for me just because it was a lot of editing, though it was really fun in the end, and I love how it came out. And for the child one, I just really like playing characters that are childlike, I guess, has like this free flow and has a lot of energy to just burst out with. So I like that kind of thing. Okay, next question. Can you show us the range of your voice, like how high you can go and how low you can go with your voice? Okay, let's see if I can get this.
Alright, okay. This is as high as I can get my voice, at least at the moment. It really depends on if I have actually had tea or such before, and how much breath I have in my lungs. Usually it gets lower whenever I have less air in my lungs. And from here,
I can go all the way down to about here. I usually use this for deeper voice characters or wordplay characters when I'm playing other games and such. That's about it. Yeah, that's my range, just from up that high to that low, and yes, I can voice female characters. I've done it in one audio before. Okay, let's see. The next one. Who are VAs you listen to? How about ASMR artists that do tapping, scratching, and whispering, etc.? Do you listen to them too? If you do, who are your faves? I actually don't really listen to traditional ASMR. I never really got into it. I was a lot more into the roleplay, and I got into it maybe the end of last year, so I'm kind of new to it as well. As for ones that I watch, that's kind of difficult because I watch so many. So ones off the top of my head would be previously Honey Audio. She's now Sweetheart Audio. I listened to Maze, VA, Zeta, And of course, to support my friend, and also because she just does really good audios, it's Dish Audio. Ooh, I really do like Beth EVA. Oh gosh, I'm trying to think. Niantails, Morgan Audios. I was really into Insomniac Productions for a while too. Also Funiva. They're the ones that I can think of off the top of my head at the moment. Okay, next one. What's the story behind your name, Soriman? Nothing really. I guess technically it was because Sora means sky in Japanese, and I like to use that as a way to remember that the sky is the limit and to not just stagger myself. And then Revan actually was from Edgy Teen Sora, who thought, a play on revenge as Revan would be fun to have as a last name for a character. Yeah, embarrassing on that part. Okay, any big plans for your channel in the second half of 2021? Not really. I was thinking maybe doing more, trying to do things like stream and such, just to add some variety to the things that I do. But other than that, nothing really, just a whole bunch of, getting with audios and all that. Okay. If you could go back in time, what year would you travel to? That's difficult, actually. Maybe sometime in the 1800s, just because I love the style of everything, the music and all of that. Just to, get the culture and understand it a lot more from back then. That would really be the only thing that would make me want to go back in time anyways. As long as I could come back as well. If you could meet any one VA or ASM artist that you love, who would it be, why, and what activity would you want to do if you could have a full day with them? Oh, that's actually difficult. Because I have a lot of VAs that I love, and ASM artists that I love, just because I love the community. I can't even just think of specific ones that I listen to. That's how big the community is, firstly, and just how great everyone is. If I could, I'd want to meet every single one of them because, it's just fun to meet with the community and other people in it and, just have fun. But if I had to meet one, oh gosh. I'd probably meet World of Cadence. Yeah. I love her channel, firstly, and she had one of my favorite long-running series, and I would love to, talk with her, probe on, learning her style of writing and all of that, because she does a lot of good videos. Let's see, if I could do anything all day, probably just hang out, get to know her and all that. Have fun. It's really the main part that I love about being a VA and all that is the community and everybody who's a part of it. Oh gosh, my voice. But the community and everybody who's a part of it. So anybody really is just a fantastic VA to meet, in my opinion. Okay, in the evening, would you rather play a game, watch a movie, or read a book, and why? Probably watch a movie or show rather than play a game or read a book. I'm not much one for reading books, so that's, not my kind of thing. But I do play games, just not as often as I watch movies or shows, just because I like to see the action. I like to be a part of it, which is why, I play games and all that, but I was raised on movies and the cultures of movies and music and all of that. So I'm used to seeing the action and being a part of it sometimes, but I rather watch it and write it down myself. Okay, what's your favorite movie? It's called When Marnie Was There. That is one of my favorite movies. After Hayao Miyazaki, for the umpteenth time, had retired from Studio Ghibli, the company decided that they were going to make another movie called When Marnie Was There, which just ended up being a big thing for me, for the fact that I completely understood the main character and just connected with her really well. And it also helped that I have asthma and the main character had asthma, and seeing the troubles that she had to go through with that, as well as the situation she went through to grow up in the movie, it just really felt like it was a movie tailored towards me, even though it wasn't. Okay, last question. At It's Me Lucas, what made you first like ASMR or roleplay, and what inspired you into doing them? Roleplay has actually been a big thing for me since I was little, because I had played D&D with my friends for a very long time, so I'd been into roleplay for a while. ASMR is more recent, because I got into ASMR roleplay maybe last year. But what inspired me to actually do it was a childhood dream of mine, which was that I always wanted to be an entertainer in some way, shape, or form. I never wanted to just have the casual job of working in a 9 to 5. I always wanted the freedom of being an entertainer and being able to put smiles on other people's faces. That was a big thing because I had a lot of issues when I was younger, so seeing YouTubers do this or that and have really fun videos that can make me smile even during those worst times made me want to do the same, to give back to the same community that helped me during my darkest times. So when I finally found my calling into doing roleplay, I went for it. Actually, before I was going to become a VA or ASMRist on YouTube, was actually going to go to school and learn VA work from there. But, the whole pandemic thing happened, and that cut that short real quick. But here I am, doing what I love for, not a living, but for fun. And seeing that a lot of people actually like it. Alright, that was the last question. And I would like to thank you guys again for, hitting 200 now. Originally this was for 100 subs. And, I was like, yeah, give it a week or so to add more questions possibly. And then, bam, 200. So again, thank you guys so much. I did not expect this ever. Again, I originally thought that my max was going to be maybe 20, 10, around that range. That was going to be as far as I would go. But with the help of a lot of the people in the community, and also, you fabulous viewers, I made it to 200 subs. And that is just something it just feels like a dream, rather than actually something that's happening. And it's a dream I don't want to wake from, that's for sure. Being able to do what I love and have people like it, it's a dream come true. So again, thank you all so much for subscribing and watching my videos. And I would like to say bye for now, and see you in the next video.